opportunity. I'm Yuniar Sipayu from Manado State Polytechnic and Business Management Study Program. Now, I will discuss the reviews regarding freedom of learning policy and challenge and expectation for higher education institution and students. Friday, January 24, 2020, the Ministry of Education and Culture, led by Nadiem Anwar Makarim, launched a higher education policy package known as Merdeka Belajar, Merdeka Campus. Nadiem Makarim explained that the Merdeka Campus policy was a continuation of the Merdeka Belajar concept. He explained that the Merdeka Campus policy package would be the first step in a series of policies for tertiary institutions. In the explanation of the policy, it was stated that there were at least 4 points that become the main programs of Nadiem and in the scope of higher education. Anything? 1. Autonomy of opening new study programs. The first program is university, but state universities and private have the autonomy to open new study programs. The condition is the PTN and PTS who want to open new study programs must have a E and B accreditation and have collaborate with organizations and or universities include in KS2 top 100 world universities. Expansions apply to health and education study programs. All new study programs will automatically get accreditation C reporting from the official website of the Ministry of Education and Culture. The Minister of Education and Culture explains that cooperation with organizations will include curriculum development, work practice, or internships and work placements for students. The Ministry of Education and Culture will work closely with universities and study program partners to conduct surveillance. Minister Nadiem reminded tracer studies must be conducted every year. Higher education is obligated to ensure this is implemented. 2. The reaccreditation process is carried out automatically and voluntarily. The next point is to facilitate the process of tertiary accreditation. Currently, the accreditation process must be done every 5 years. This new policy will make the process update automatically. This accreditation program is automatic for all rankings and is voluntary for college and study programs that are ready to advance in rank. Accreditation that has been established by the National Higher Education Accreditation Agency at or BANPT remains in effect for 5 years but will be renewed automatically. Submission of the accreditation of tertiary institution and study program is limited to no sooner than 2 years after getting the last accreditation. For universities, accredited B and C can also apply for an increase in accreditation at any time. Minister Nadiem explained that accreditation A would also be given to universities that had succeeded in getting international accreditation. The list of recognized international accreditation will be determined by ministerial decree. 3. The requirements to become a PTN-BA are made easier. The third Merdeka Campus policy relates to the freedom for PTN public service agencies and work units to become PTN legal entities. The Ministry of Education and Culture will make it easier for BLN, PTN, and SATCAR requirements to become BA PTN without being bound by accreditation status. Until now, only universities with A accreditation can become PTNBA. 4. Study rights for 3 semesters outside the study program and change in the definition of SKS. Students are given the freedom to take or not credit semester credit unit outside the campus as much as 2 as 1 semester from the total semester that must be taken. However, this does not apply to health study programs. Minister Nadim has said that currently the weight of credits for learning activities outside the classroom is very small and does not encourage students to look for the new experience. Especially on many campus, student exchange or work practices actually delay student graduation. The Minister of Education and Culture also explained the change in understanding regarding credits. Each credit is interpreted as hours of activity, no longer hours of study. Activities here can mean learning in the classroom, internships, or work practice in industry or organization, student exchange, community service, entrepreneurship, research, independent studies, or teaching activities in remote areas. The list of activities that can be taken by students can be selected from programs determined by the government and or programs approved by the chancellor. Every activity chosen by students must be guided by a lecturer determined by the campus. The Merdeka Belajar, Merdeka Campus, policy released by the Ministry of Education and Culture has certainly received various responses from the country's higher education providers. Positive response generally come from universities that have been established in developing the three dharma of higher education. They consider this new policy in line with internal policy, the campus that has been developed so far, so it's easy to collaborate with the new policy released by the Ministry of Education and Culture. On the other hand, negative response generally come from small universities where this policy is considered to potentially kill them slowly due the requirements for opening new study program that are very burdensome, which is obligated to collaborate with study program from well-known tertiary institution, one of the world's top 100, to support to the three drama performance of the study program that will be opened. The accreditation system on the one hand is quite burdensome related to the accreditation assessment measured by the number of students that should not decline from year to year. And there should be no negative reports from users regarding the performance of study programs and higher education institutions. Another policy that is considered burdensome is Merdeka Belajar for final semester students. Fourth, the most important requirement for students studying outside of their study program and or of campus should be to support their research plan at the end of the study, so that there is an obligation to collaborate on students' research under the guidance of lecturers between study programs. The opportunity to develop the sister campus program not only supports students' exchange in realizing one of the Merdeka Belajar programs, but also exchange of lecturers and education personnel, as well as developing collaborative research and publication on an ongoing basis. Sister campus can cover that weakness of the learning process of an institution providing higher education through mutual cooperation in an effort to accelerate the transfer of knowledge and technology from various aspects of the three dharma of higher education. The Merdeka Belajar Police Package, especially student exchange, rolled out by the Ministry of Education and Culture, is a challenge as well as a profitable opportunity for tertiary education providers through cooperation that is a necessity. This strategy is certainly in order to produce graduates who are competitive and have more character so that it becomes a solution for national development in accordance with the vision of the Indonesian Ministry of Education and Culture, namely the formation of human and educational and cultural ecosystem that are characteristic by mutual cooperation.